This is the HUAWEI Watch GT 6 series, a watch that can apparently last up to 21 days, track your workouts without needing an extra gadget, and even tells you how you're feeling before you even realize it yourself. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, I've been using both the GT6 Pro and the GT6. So in this video, I'll talk about the design, the health, the outdoor sports features, and the convenient tools. So you will know exactly which one of this fits you the best and if all of those claims are true. Now let's start with the design. It is tweaked from the previous generation with the raised timing bezels, which means that this particular series will still not look like a typical fitness tracker like this Whoop band. Now firstly, the GT6 Pro is all about the premium durability and built tough. It has the aerospace-grade titanium and a sapphire glass for this 1.47-inch display together with Huawei's triple protection coating. Now, on top of that, it also has the nano crystal ceramic rear case. It is wear resistant, corrosion resistant, and even IP69 water resistant too, the very first from HUAWEI watches. And this particular Pro model comes with a single size of 46mm, so yes, this watch can survive your morning office meetings and your free dive sessions in the evening. More on the diving capabilities of this watch later on in this video. But the Watch GT6 goes for style. It is available in 46mm and 41mm with a stainless steel body and a thinner bezels. Now like this Pro, it also comes with a beautiful AMOLED display and both goes up to a 3000 nits of brightness, which by the way is 3 times brighter than some professional Garmin models, and even the previous generation had only 1200 nits of peak brightness. So yes, under the Malaysian's hot weather or hot sun, or any country that you're from which has a hot sun in the middle of the day, this screen will stay very visible during that time. But on top of that, there's also 9 different design variants and over 30,000 watch faces to play with. There's even the multiple straps to choose from, like the woven, fluoro, elastomer, and even metal as well. So whether or not you're wearing this to go to the gym, cafe hopping, or heading to a gala dinner, you're all sorted because this watch is almost like a chameleon. But if you're a sports lover, here's where the HUAWEI watches really flexes like a big papa pump. Because both models comes with a new and improved sunflower positioning system and industry first 3D positioning fusion tech, which is about 20% more accurate than before. Why? Well, because it now uses 6 satellites, adaptive fusion algorithms, and barometer-based scene detection. Translations? More precise route, speeds, and elevation data, even in tough spots like in downtown KL where it's surrounded by all the tall buildings. And then there's also the Pro exclusive models, which is only available for the Pro. And here's where you might consider getting this particular Pro or the non-Pro, as there are 4 Pro exclusives in total. First, there is the Cycle Virtual Power, and this particular Watch GT6 Pro is the world's first smartwatch that can calculate your cycling power output without typically needing an external power meter. Now, if you're into cycling, you would know that having something like that, which you can see over this particular website list, will make you save thousands of ringgits in accessories. Then the second Pro exclusive feature would be if you're into golf, as there are over 17,000 course maps, which is about 17,000 more than I've ever played. But yes, it is really great because it also has the zoomable rotating crown, and this is something that only the HUAWEI Watch Ultimate had, which is one of the many reasons why there was a huge increase of watch sales, even beating the sales of the Apple Watch. Then there's also the Trail Running 2, which is Huawei's first altitude trend tracking, which is great adjusted pace and even distance correction as well, which is perfect if you're running for marathons or training for marathons or even hiking trails as well. Finally, there's also the free diving up to 40 meters, since it is an IP68 rated watch, where it even has the EN 13319 diving certification standards, which a lot of watches these days, especially with this kind of size and this durability and of course the overall design, does not have. But of course, there's also other unique workouts like skiing to jump rope to over 100 plus sports modes like football, badminton, and boxing, and more. Now, if you guys are finding this video helpful so far, do give this video a nice big thumbs up to tell YouTube that this video was good for you, and a subscription will be extra lovely too, so thank you, and thank you very much in advance. So, sports are impressive, but health is where things get very personal and, in my opinion, very important. Now on the GT6 Pro, you get a CE certified ECG readings right from your wrist that can detect potential risk such as the atrial fibrillation, which is a life-saving tech in smartwatches. Then there's also the True Sleep 3.0, where if you know me, I'm obsessed with getting quality sleep. And this watch doesn't just track deep light or REM stages, but also your breathing patterns and HRV during the whole entire day, not only when you're sleeping. Where these insights will help you to be a bit more clear on how you slept, so you can take action accordingly, which makes it more useful than just telling you slept for 6 hours. That's it. Then there's also the health insights to give you an overview of your health easily on the watch as well, with tips to how to improve if you really need to improve on your health, which is usually the case. And then Huawei went the extra level when it comes to the multi-dimensional emotional well-being. And here's what I meant by the watch telling you how you're feeling before you know it yourself, because it now can track up to 12 distinct emotional status, which includes joy, calm, stress, fatigue, and more. So when the watch told me I was stressed, I thought I was not, but you got it right, because that was the same time when Liverpool just considered a last-minute goal. Of course, we score back at the end of the minute, but yeah, this watch told me. Now, speaking of that, if you're too stressed and if you faint or fall, well, there is also the automatic fall detection feature, which is here on this watch too. Now, while I'm joking about being stressful and falling down, of course, this is a very seriously useful feature, and this is all tied up to the Huawei Health app, which is available on the App Gallery, Google Store, and even iOS as well. So if you're an iPhone user, no problemo. So yes, if you're wondering why Huawei watches sells faster than the famous auntie from Kelana Jaya selling pisang goreng, this is why. Then there's even the Smart Stay Fit plan, which is a nutritional analysis which is coming later this year. Plus there's also the free 3 months of Health Plus memberships, which also includes guided meditation, yoga sessions with a pro, and even stress relieving music for better sleep. So not only does it track your health, it also helps you to improve on it. But when it comes to everyday usage, that is when the convenience factor comes in. Because this GT6 series watch is not just a sports or a health device, but it's also a daily companion for you. There's the touch and go QR payments just like the previous Huawei watches, and easy to add NFC access support for your condo or your office, WhatsApp quick replies, and even walk to Solat reminders. Yep, all localized for us here in Malaysia too. Then you can also install the latest My Border Pass app on the watch, which is honestly the fastest way to go through immigration when traveling back to Malaysia. Simply scan your watch at the immigration counter and you're through, which is super fast and convenient. Trust me, I've done it before and just came back from China doing that. But what about the battery life claims though? Well, it is true because it does give you up to 21 days on a single charge. Now, if you work out a lot and you track your sleep every day, you're still looking a little more than 2 weeks easy. Compare that to the likes of Samsung or even Apple, where those models struggle to even live up to more than 2 days. So yes, while other smartwatches drains the battery quickly after an intense 3-hour workout sessions, this GT6 Pro still chilling. Now, if you want a written recap of everything mentioned in this video, we do have one at our website at www.adamlobo.tv, where we also have daily tech news over there too. Links to the website will be down below. So now you've seen the design, sports, health and convenience factor. The only question left is that which one of these two should you get? Well, the answer is very simple. The Watch GT6 Pro is the ultimate adventure and the health companion. Titanium build, it has ECG, diving, golf and even advanced sports. But this Watch GT6 is more for a sleek and everyday style with solid tracking and convenience with a slightly lighter price point. And of course, you would get this if the Pro exclusive feature does not matter to you. Either way, Huawei is clearly bringing a very good features over on these two watches that even more expensive options does not have, especially with a crazy long battery life. So it is indeed a smartwatch that outlasts and outshines and outsmarts the competition, especially coming with a price from only 999 ringgit, where it comes with gifts up to 446 ringgit, including Huawei's FreeBuds 6i and 3 months of Huawei Health Plus, which I'll leave links down below for you to get yourself one.